The legal battle over immigration policies takes a dramatic turn as President Trump pushes for military intervention in Illinois. But is this a necessary measure or an overreach of presidential power? In a controversial move, President Trump has requested the Supreme Court's approval to deploy the National Guard in Illinois, setting the stage for a power struggle between federal and local authorities. The Trump administration's appeal comes after a U.S. appeals court upheld a lower court's decision to block the federalization and deployment of National Guard troops within the state. The Justice Department argues that the district court's order undermines the president's constitutional authority as commander-in-chief. Solicitor General D. John Sauer claims that the order interferes with the military chain of command and hinders the president's ability to protect federal officers and property. Here's where it gets contentious. Mr. Trump invoked Title X, a law that allows the federalization of National Guard troops in cases of rebellion or when the president deems regular forces insufficient. The administration believes that protests and demonstrations in cities like Chicago meet these criteria, citing violence and threats against federal authorities. However, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker strongly opposes this move, calling it an infringement on state sovereignty. The state of Illinois and Chicago filed a lawsuit challenging the legality of the president's directives. U.S. District Judge April Perry ruled in favor of the state, questioning the assessment of the Department of Homeland Security regarding the situation in Chicago. And this is the part that raises eyebrows. A panel of judges on the U.S. Court of Appeals temporarily blocked the deployment but allowed the Guard to remain under federal control. They asserted that the facts do not support Mr. Trump's actions, stating that protests alone do not constitute a danger of rebellion. The Trump administration has previously federalized National Guard troops in other cities like Los Angeles, Portland, and Memphis, citing similar concerns over immigration policy protests. But the question remains, is this a justified use of military force or a controversial display of power? What do you think? Are these measures necessary to maintain law and order, or do they encroach on state rights and civil liberties? Share your thoughts, and let's spark a thoughtful discussion.